Alrighty, so we're going to have a little bit of a closer look at what the ideal target type for an NateChrony SmartTarget is going to be. Again, this is just going to be a piece of steel as thick as you need it, as big as you need it, depending upon your distance, to make sure, again, you don't shoot the target and that it takes a good shot, it's durable, and it also moves. So you've got a round or whatever shaped target. I've drawn a white line through the center. This is what you can use to hang it with. So I'd recommend something like chains, and when you're cutting the chains, weld half chain either side. That's going to make it really easy for something like a little carabiner to be able to go on there, hook on with a bit of chain, really quick and easy. It's not going to cost a great deal. So weld half chain either side. That's what you're going to hang it from. If you want, and also if you do it directly on the center line, where it's going to hang, the center of rotation is going to be a little bit above. That means it's going to actually hang down nicely, and it's going to sit somewhat vertical as it's hanging because the hanging points are slightly above that center of rotation. So that's going to work out as a little bit of a measure. I've put a little bit of a hook at the bottom. So if you do need a little bit of extra weight to hold that down so the target surface is vertical, you can hang some extra weight to that. But otherwise, round plate, half lengths of the chain, carabiner through the chain, you're going to be set up. You've got good rotation up, down, good rotation left and right. I would avoid any type of rubber, any type of spring. You don't want a springy material because it's going to wobble, 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 wobble endlessly. Things like fabric straps, fire hoses, irrigation, cloth, rubberized cloth materials are quite good. Chain works really good as well. Chain may not settle as fast. You can put some tape or some foam around it to dampen the spring effect of the chain and help settle it down a little bit quicker as well. But that's going to be a good, easy target design. Flat plate, welded half lengths. You should be up and running pretty quickly. So this is just looking at a three-dimensional model of the ideal target for a NateChrony SmartTarget. As I said before, the main plate is just a steel plate, whatever size, whatever shape that you need. Low power, 50 foot-pounds below, things like air rifles, 5mm steel should be good. For larger power, you want that sort of 10mm AR500 Hardox 10mm plus steel. So you're getting that 15 to sort of the 25 to 45 degree rotation either side. In terms of hanging it, we can see we've got the center line there. Then you've got the little tabs on the left and on the right to hang it. Notice that when it's hanging, the attachment point is going to be the top there. So it's going to be above the center of rotation. That's perfect. And if you want, you can add an additional loop at the bottom to hang some extra weight to make sure that the target face sits nice and vertical. But that's what the front of it's going to look like. Very simple, very straightforward. A steel plate, a couple of little connection points for carabiners at the side and one at the bottom.